at PMP with how many above target, Haroon?
All three.
People above target, process above target, business environment above target. Before moving forward, I would like to give a context of Haroon. Basically, Haroon joined us in batch 11. Yes, batch 11. The one that ended on 28th of August. Haroon, we did 28th of August a call, na?
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Our coaching call, our final call was on 28th of September. So it's not even, it's almost 15 days. Almost 15 days. And Haroon cleared PMP exam within 15 days. First of all, Haroon, what a marvelous achievement. Hats off. So Haroon, please share your entire journey of PMP. Why did you start it? What motivated you and all those things? The mics
Uh,
belong.
okay. Starting with PMP, I had no idea about PMP. I never wanted to do PMP. Just out of context, one of my friend basically was talking to me. He said, I did PMP. I said, okay, I think I should also try. Then I contacted you. He told me that this guy, Ahmed, is an excellent coach for the PMP. So I added you to my LinkedIn, but I did not contact you for the next 2 months. I said, I don't want to
Okay.
do. Then
Okay.
out of one day, just out of blue moon, I thought, let's try to do PMP, but I have only 1 month. I have to do this in 1 month, else there are some my the commitments coming up, personal and office commitments, so I won't be able to do in the next 2 months. So I can do it now. So I contacted you and I asked you first thing that I don't know what is PMP. I have no idea PMP. I have never opened the PIMBO. So can I do PMP? And you told me, yes, you can do this, Haroon. And from there, I asked you, so what's the procedure? And you said enroll. So I enrolled in the batch. So the batch started, I think, 11 August. The first
11
week,
August.
the second week, and at the end of the August, the batch ended. So I literally started from zero in PMP with you, and I followed everything what you said. I just what you signed, what you said, I was just following that. Okay, now coming to the part that where I was scheduling the exam and everything. So I didn't know how to schedule the exam, so I took your help on scheduling it. Then the center where I scheduled it, I went there 2 days ago, 2 days before the exam, to ask them what do they need. So one thing I got to know that they needed 2 documents of verification with the same name. So either it can be any 2 documents from the four. It can be your passport, your national identity card, your driving license, or your debit or credit card. So they told me bring any 2 documents to verify your identity. So I took just to be safe side, I took all three. My license, my national identity card, and my ATM card. And I made sure they all had the correct spelling, because sometimes in our names there is Muhammad. Some the bank will write with O, some will write with U, and in Sheikh some will write with A, someone will put E. So you have to ensure the spellings of everything matched. So so on the day of the exam, I went to the exam, and I reached there 45 minutes earlier. As soon as I reached there was not hardly one people sitting in the waiting area. I don't know what he was doing. He was just sitting there. He called in first and he went inside to sit on the exam. I don't know what exam he was doing. Then they called me at 12. At 12, even though my exam was 12:30 afternoon, they called me in 12. They asked me, they took my photo, verified the documents, asked me to sign few things, gave me an erasable marker and a duster to write something and erase it after the program, after the test. And they started me on the test. They told earlier than the planned time. My planned time was basically 12:30 and they started it much earlier. Okay. And the first 10 minutes were basically tutorial, how to highlight, how to strike through, how to click. And it was 10 minutes. And then in the last step, it was written, now the test will start, and the button said begin test. As soon as I click on the begin test, the first question came and the timer started. So I kept on doing the questions, and I completed it 5 minutes before time.
Okay, you completed five. So how did you manage that time? What was the plan of time management?
Okay, my plan was to basically follow what you advised, 80, 80, 70. But the first 60 questions I saw, I kept solving them, reading them, solving them. And I occasionally looked at the time because I knew I was not spending much time.
Okay.
So I was done with the first 60 questions in 70 minutes.
First 60 questions in 70 minutes. Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Then
And
the
then
next 60 questions I finished even much earlier, around 65 minutes. So for the last part, I had around 85 minutes.
that is
But
awesome. Haroon, that is really awesome. For the last part, you have such a huge time. Like instead of 80, 80, 70, we were working with a very good time management. I really liked it. So how much time you completed the question 5 minutes before?
yes, because for me, the last part was most difficult.
Same thing. I just had an interview with Arjun Patel, and he was saying the same thing. Sir, my last part was the most difficult part. My last part has questions with a lot of answers. So PMI is changing its context. So maybe from 80, 80, 70, we need to relook at our plan, right?
Correct.
Wherever you can. What do you say about that? Maybe from 80, 80, we need to change our plan and see how we can work on this. Because if you have worked like, let's review the question, and you may have wasted that time. So one thing is very important to learn from your journey is that don't review the first two set questions, because it is possible the last set is more longer. In my opinion, in my opinion, that I don't like reviewing the question. I still remember, Arun, when I reviewed the question, the last exam I did was DASSM. So I changed the answers. So then I say to my mind, why in the first place I put the answer? So I must have been thinking right. So I never do review. If you have done good preparation, so in my opinion, there is no need of a review. Okay. Being said that, which area was most targeted in your exam?
I found the maximum target was teams and people.
So teams and people. So the thing I
Yeah.
was doing, do people question. So that was that proved to be an important thing.
Many questions, your team members having conflict, your team member not performing, your team member is not properly trained. What you will do? What you will do? So all the questions were, what will the project manager do? Something situational. There were no questions related to processes, that which process is this, which process you should see, in which process are you right now. So nothing like that.
So nothing like that, all straightforward question. The question that we were expecting, this type of questions will come. That's an awesome thing. Okay. Any critical path question?
Uh, not calculated, but there was a question related to critical path, but it was objective, nothing related to calculation. I
Okay.
didn't need to use the calculator for any part. No
So
calculation.
no SPI, CPI question in that context. That what
Uh, yes, SPI, CPI questions, there were two questions related to SPI, CPI, but they already had given the information and you had to select the best option, looking
okay.
at the data. So no need to do calculations.
Okay, people watching at YouTube, if you have any question that you would like to ask from Haroon, you can ask here. Just to give the context again for the people who have just joined, Haroon cleared PMP today with all above target, and Haroon did it in less than 3 weeks when he joined us. So Haroon, Riz Hussain is asking any questions related to cost.
No, there was, I think, hardly 2 to 3 questions related to SPI, CPI, and cost, and they were all objective type, nothing to calculate. Just you
Nothing
have
to
to
tell.
select the best answer.
We have to select the best answer. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So what about the questions in quality and procurement? How many questions were related to that?
procurement, I would say there were four to five questions. Quality, little bit less. Quality was, I think, less, hardly two, three. And for risk also very less, hardly two, three. And
And
there were,
cost and schedule.
yeah, the cost and schedule were there. There were cost and schedule questions.
They were
But
cost and schedule.
mostly I saw were related to people and teams. People and teams.
So if you master the people area, you can clear the exam.
Yes, obviously. Yes, obviously.
So the
And
people
people and
area is that important.
yeah, for me it was, and people and teams, you already know that you don't fire anyone, and you don't scold anyone, you don't shout at anyone. So it gives you very few remaining options what to do.
What to do? So our last call was important. The call we did last night.
Yes, it was extremely important. I had to do the deep breathing exercise basically twice.
Okay.
Uh, the breaks, I had two breaks, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. I took the breaks. I never reviewed the questions, but I ended the breaks much faster. The first
Okay.
break, I came back after 5 minutes. The second break, I came back after 4 minutes. I just
Okay. And
stretched out.
okay. Didn't you
Uh,
bring the chocolate with you?
yes, I brought the chocolate with me. The first break, I ate half, drank some water. The second break, I ate the remaining half and drank water.
Let me tell you very interestingly. I only ate chocolate in my exams. I am among those people who don't like chocolate since very long ago. I don't know why I don't like it. I just don't like it. So I only have chocolate during my exam, and I highly recommend everyone that since we can, because if you get an energy drink, that will be a booster and down. Chocolate, even a bite, one or two bite. I still remember Zaina actually ate. Zaina exam was late, got late because of some issue. She had two chocolates with her and she ate all of them before even starting the exam. So I recommend take only one bite of chocolate, and that really worked with you and with other students. That's very good. Okay. So Haroon, the agile part that we covered for you, what was the, like, that area was enough?
The agile part, there was no purely agile, hardly very few questions, less than five questions for the pure agile. Mostly were hybrid. Mostly were hybrid, and even the hybrid ones were, it was there. The hybrid ones were quite there.
Okay, Riz Hussain is asking risk related how many questions? Riz, we have already
Risk,
answered like
yeah, very
5 to 10
less.
questions. Yeah, very less. What's the best reference for resource topic? So, what was your best reference for the team topic?
My best reference for the teams
Team,
topic.
team or resource topic. So, which
Okay.
topic helped you master that area?
Actually, I only went through the material what you gave me. Nothing
Yeah.
outside them.
What I actually say that when you are with me, you have to be like this, like a horse. You cannot look at right, no left, no needs to look at the book. Just go with my material. And Haroon is a testimonial that it will directly move to the point. Okay, for the people who are asking, which material would you suggest? They are my journeys videos. In journey videos, I actually made yesterday journey video, 28 minutes of video. You can watch that, and that's a good one with the team. And also stakeholder and communication video is there that can help you further out. Okay, let's come to the mocks. Haroon, how many mocks we did?
I did around, excluding the 50-50 questions I did, right? I should I exclude?
50. Exclude. Yeah.
Okay. I did around, I did around 12 mocks.
12 mocks. Uh, how many? Four prepcast, one Yasin,
Yeah, four
one
prep, four Udemy, two Tribid,
Broy,
Trideb,
and
and
one Yasin.
one was Yasin or Andrew Ramdal, something like that.
One Yasin, one Andrew Ramdal. So, which were the most difficult mocks?
The most difficult one were Trideb. Okay,
Okay.
I hardly made 60% plus, but I got the motivation from your yesterday's journey video. Uh, Day before yesterday, I forgot the name, where the person told that he personally talked to Trideb and he told me anyone who has scored 60 plus on his got cleared the PMP.
Let me put something further on context. Uh, I'm basically a recorded Patel journey on cloud. I will be uploading it later on. So Patel got 56% and 53%, I guess, in that TriDip, and today he cleared with all above target. So anything above than 60% on TriDip is a good score. What was the score in Udemy mock?
In TriDip?
Yeah. No. My mocks. You did my 4 Udemy mocks, na?
Yeah, the first one I gave was, I think, Yasin or Andrew. That one I scored really well, 77. Then your mocks were the Udemy ones that were really hard, very difficult. So all the 4 mocks I scored between 66 to 69%, the Udemy ones. Then the TriDep I barely did 63, 62%. And the prepcast I did really well. Prepcast I did more than 75% plus, and even 180% plus. Majorly because I used the many questions in the prepcast I have already done, or in the
In
Udemy
50
one, or the
in
previous one.
50 questions we have already done,
Yeah.
but the 180 mocks were not the part of those 50 questions. That's why when you said I got this, I said okay, now do 180 question, because I wanted to see because those 50 questions are learning questions, they are not the part of full mocks, and that basically set the sun. Then I said okay, now we are at the place where we can book exam in 2 to 3 days. Then you keep on going, and we did a fabulous job finally. Okay, Haroon, your final advice for all PMP aspirants.
Okay, my advice for the aspirants.
Yes.
Okay, it's a little advice. I would say, please be focused. I was focused. I had to do this in 1 month. So if you have not done anything, you just start with all the material what Amir has given you, cover topic by topic, and do the 50 questions, and do minimum 2 topics per day. This way, in 1 week, you will be completed with all the 50 questions. Okay. And after that, move to the mocks and move fast, because if you give more time, then you keep forgetting the earlier part you remembered. So that was my fear also, that if I'm spending more time in the later topics and not revising the old ones, I will be forgetting them. So I did 1 mock daily, as you said. You told me do this mock, I said done, sir. This now do this mock, I said done. So all the 11, 12 mocks you told me, I did them one day, all 12 days.
That is an awesome way. That is an awesome way how you can work in that possible way. Continuous improvement, keep on moving forward. That was the key of Haroon's success. Haroon, now we need 3 things from you. First, each one teach one. You have like 18 group mates who need to do PMP. So you and Abjad have done. I am sure like 3 to 4 of your group mates will be doing PMP within this week, but other group mates need more attention. So the first, you see, when we say that, when giving the charity, first give it to relatives, close relatives, and then so first teaching it to other people, your close friends, your batchmates, teach them the PMP, teach them how to do that, join their groups. Amir is conducting daily, almost daily or twice a week, whenever you have time. Become the part of this community. Secondly, I need you to write PMP questions. I need you to write not the real question, because that is not allowed to share, exam like questions. The final thing, brother, I want you to go to the best restaurant in Karachi and enjoy, celebrate. Okay, so celebration is must. It was a very hard certification, one of the top certification in the market, and you did it. Thank you very much, Arun. Thank you for trusting us. Best of luck for your endeavors. And once again,